Hey, what's going on? Aaron Chen here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be doing some research on this company right here. It's called OmegaPro. Okay, so over the next few minutes, I'm going to review OmegaPro. By the end of it, you can decide whether or not you want to invest into this MLM cryptocurrency business opportunity, or maybe you want to stay away, with a 200-meter barge pole. Okay, so I've actually reviewed quite a few of these MLM cryptocurrency style companies, and I just want to say before I do this review that anytime you combine cryptocurrency and an MLM business opportunity, you have to be very, very, very careful, all right? Because pretty much every single crypto MLM opportunity that I've reviewed has ended up being a scam, a Ponzi scheme, okay? And I'll explain to you why, all right? So with OmegaPro, it was created by a gentleman called Dilawa Singh, all right? And he's been involved in some other not so, legitimate opportunities in the past. And essentially what this is if you come to OmegaPro and you look at their website, it looks pretty legitimate, honestly, right? It's not the nicest looking website, but it looks like it's actually a trading platform, all right? And that's kind of how they use that to kind of disguise what they really are. But essentially the way that it really works is that it's an MLM opportunity. So basically, in order for people to make money with OmegaPro, you don't really invest in their trading platform. What you do is, as an MLM rep, okay, you recruit other people and get them to invest money to join OmegaPro, right? Now, here's a couple of things that they say, which is pretty, crazy and outlandish. First of all, they say that the money that you invest, they're going to use it, and they're going to use their special algorithms and stuff like that, invest into cryptocurrency, and you're going to get a guaranteed, okay, remember that, a guaranteed 200% return on investment within 16 months. Now, nobody can guarantee that, all right? Because of the way that cryptocurrency works, it works with the markets, right? It fluctuates up and down. I'm a cryptocurrency investor myself. It is impossible for any company to guarantee any results. Otherwise, they're going to need to be taking that money out of their own pockets in order to pay their reps and their distributors. Does that make sense? So if you're guaranteeing that kind of profits, I mean, it's impossible to do that. And because it's impossible, the whole concept just doesn't really make sense, okay? So that's the first red flag. The second red flag is that the way that it works is that in order for you to make money, okay, there is no real products or services if you really think about it, right? So when you join OmegaPro, you're not buying any product, all right? The product here is the opportunity to make money. All right. Now, whenever you get into an opportunity where the product is an opportunity to make money, that by definition is a Ponzi scheme. So you have to be very, very careful. Now, I'm not saying straight up that OmegaPro is a Ponzi scheme. All I'm saying is that there's a lot of red flags, and it has a lot of the makings of a Ponzi scheme, if that makes sense. So all you need to do is just be careful. Okay. Use your own, do your own research, use your own, brains, and just understand that anything that looks too good to be true and sounds too good to be true usually is too good to be true, okay? Now, the way that it works is that as an MLM, right, it's a binary system. That means you recruit people and you put them on two legs, okay? Now, the way that you earn from the MLM side is you earn 8% of the funds invested into that people have bought into, right? And you earn 8% on your weaker leg. So that means if you've got 20 people on your strong leg and you've got maybe 10 people on your weaker leg, the amount that the 10 people invested, you get 8% of that in total. That can be quite a lot of money, considering that in order to join OmegaPro, there is an admin fee of $29, and then there's different levels. Okay, there's a whole bunch of different levels, all the way from $100 to $15,000 to join. All right. So the way that it looks like it works, right, is that people, the guys at OmegaPro are just taking the entrance fee. They're taking that as a sum, and they're using that to pay out their members, right? And that, again, by definition, is a Ponzi scheme, because that's the way that it looks like this whole thing has been set up, all right? So I would be very careful, okay? Anything where, you join cryptocurrency and MLM together, most of the time they aren't, what they seem to be. And there have been a lot of MLM cryptocurrencies in the past that I've reviewed that were actually shut down, okay? They were, the thing about these kinds of opportunities is they can fly under the radar for a little while. Maybe 1-2 years, they gain a lot of traction, and then the FTC catches up with them, and then they shut them down, right? It was just like OneCoin, and there was another company recently that got shut down because they were all set up the same way. So just be careful, right? Do your homework, do your research. I would probably stay away from anything that is, cryptocurrency plus MLM related, because most of the time they aren't really that legitimate. So you just need to be careful, do your homework, right? Yes, you might be able to make a little bit of money depending on where you came in, right? So if you came in right at the beginning, you might make a little bit of money, but why would you want to be in an opportunity that might not be here in 12 months or 24 months or 36 months or 5 years, if that makes sense, right? If you're going to be investing into anything, and I mean, look, if you're going in at the higher levels, like $5,000 or $10,000, that's a lot of money to lose, right? If you're not careful. So I would be, again, a little bit more diligent about doing your research before you jump into opportunities like this, okay? So for me, anything, again, crypto plus MLM is just not somewhere, that you want to be. There are so many other MLM opportunities or business opportunities out there that you can join that are 100% legitimate. They're solid. They've got real products. They're not selling you the opportunity to make money. They're selling real products, right? Real physical or digital products, plus the opportunity to make money. Then they're usually legit. But if it's just the opportunity to make money, I would be very, very careful, because that usually falls under the the gray area and the Ponzi scheme type of area, right? And again, you might make a little bit of money in the short term, but in the medium to long term, most of the time, the FTC will catch up to these guys and they'll get shut down, right? So just be careful, right? So that's my review of OmegaPro. Listen, if you're here right now, maybe you're like, Aaron, well, I'm here because I wanted to do some research on these guys because it sounded interesting, but I'm not 100% convinced on the whole cryptocurrency plus MLM model. I just wanted to find out if it was real, and if this was an opportunity that I could get into to maybe make additional money on the side, right? Well, listen, I've been online marketing now for the last 11 years, okay? And the reason why I can talk, so confidently about opportunities like this is because I've been through a lot of these opportunities. In fact, the first 8 years that I was online, from 2009 to 2016, I spent more than $90,000 of my hard-earned savings from my job, okay, and invested in, 4 MLM companies. I've been in multiple, affiliate marketing companies. I've done, ClickBank, JVZoo, Warrior Plus. I've owned my own drop shipping business. I've done a lot of things, filled out surveys, done GPT websites, and I basically lost $90,000 in my first 6 years. Okay, sorry, my first 8 years. And it wasn't until 2016 that I met someone who taught me the whole concept of how to really generate profits by selling real products on the internet, right? So the first 8 years I went through the ringer, right? So I know, what I've seen, the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? Especially when it comes to stuff online, opportunities, investments, marketing systems, biz ops, stuff like that. And so, I just want you to understand that there's a right way to make money online and there's a wrong way, all right? And in order for you to do it the right way, you basically need to find the right business model. You need to have the right skills. And when you combine them together, you have something that's very, very powerful. And so in 2016, I learned how to sell digital products online to thousands of people all around the world. That's called affiliate marketing. You sell a digital product that someone needs, and when they purchase it, you make a commission. It's very, very simple. It's a straightforward business model, but you need to learn how to do it properly. All right. Now, from 2016 to 2019, I honed those skills, and in April 2019, I tripled my old corporate income, tripled 3 times. Okay. So I quit my corporate job, and I've been working full time from home. Even through the whole coronavirus. In fact, my business skyrocketed through that period because everyone's stuck at home. Everyone's looking for a way to generate more income through the power of the internet, right? So when you know how to do this stuff right, it can become very, very powerful, right? So if you're like, Aaron, I would love to learn how to do that. How do I create a side income or turn that side income into a full-time income and maybe double, triple, quadruple, fifth-tuple that so that I can be comfortable and not necessarily have to rely on a job that might not even be there in the future? Then maybe you might be interested in affiliate marketing, right? So I've got a free training workshop, absolutely free. All you have to do is click the link right below this video. You'll see it in the description box. Once you click on that, it's going to go to my website. On my website, enter your best email address because I'm going to send this very detailed training directly to your email inbox, okay? Check your spam folder too, because sometimes email these days, it just ends up in spam, all right? And watch that training. It's super detailed. It'll give you a very clear idea of what affiliate marketing is, how to do it the right way, how to get started, how to get set up, why it is the future, okay? Affiliate marketing is a $12 billion industry. A lot of people don't know that. It's bigger than the global property industry. It's bigger than the global retail industry, and it's bigger than the global security industry. How crazy is that? $12 billion, okay? And if you can learn how to get a tiny piece of that pie, then it could be very, very interesting for you. All right. So if you're looking for a way to not have to worry about the bills, you want to create more freedom in your life, maybe spend more time with your family, secure everything properly, then you might be interested in this workshop. So all you have to do is click the link below, and I hope to see you in the next page. All right. I hope you enjoyed this review of OmegaPro. Again, you can do what you want, but I will be very, very careful, especially when it comes to cryptocurrency style biz ops / MLMs. I would just stay away. There's just so many better things that you can do instead of taking a risk, risking thousands of dollars in an opportunity like this. I hope that makes sense. I wish you all the best. Hope to see you on the next page. Take care and speak soon.